Hello everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into the Reef video, but before I begin, once again, thank you so much for all your comments and the likes and the appreciation and the sharing of the channel and the actual videos on social media. I'm seeing a lot of that. I've got an analytics program that sees it and it's absolutely brilliant. I love it. It's so good. We're really putting the message out there. Okay, so thank you once again, and just continue doing what you're doing. It takes a minute to tweet one of these videos and just tell someone else about the videos and the channel, and hopefully they can learn together as well. So it's all good. Thank you once again. We're just going to dive into the chart right now. You can see that this is kind of funny, really, to be honest with you. It's like a crystal ball into the future. You can see that this is kind of happening. Okay, so it's happening on a shorter time frame though, like we spoke about yesterday. You know, this is a squashed up version, a shorter time frame version of this. You know, if you look at it, you've got your high, your lows and everything, which we spoke about yesterday, and we're testing support, we're coming back up, making bullish crosses, making bearish crosses, and also EMA retest. And right now we are looking at this. Okay, we are targeting this, but in this current time frame. So you can potentially look at this here. Okay, this coming together of the EMAs, in my opinion, not financial advice, but if you start to see this coming together and it does not form a bearish cross, okay, because you don't want that bearish cross in the current time frame, because if you do get that, then this particular rinse repeat pattern will be invalidated, and then you will have to start looking at levels of support, and it would mean that Reef is looking to start breaking down. But at the moment it's a thing of beauty, okay, and we are looking to come down and squeeze these EMAs, get this EMA retest, because look what it does. Look what it does. It slings it over its shoulder, okay? It slings it. I mean, look at the volume that stepped in as well, because it saves it. It saves it from the bearish cross in an uptrend, okay? Because the only time you get a bearish cross is if you get a major correction. Like up here, you get the major correction from a high, you know, the sell-off, people taking profit, it comes down. Why would anyone be selling off here? Why would anyone be selling off here, okay? You've got to think about that logic as well. There's always logic in these patterns. Why would anyone be selling off here? Okay, to form a bearish cross and see a magnitude of a sell-off like that. These are the things think about. What they'll see is an EMA retest, okay, and then the volume starts coming because it's saving it from the bearish cross, saving it from depression, okay, and then you'll see the volume come in just like we did here. We've got that big body of volume on this EMA retest that steps in and saves it and pushes the price up, okay, and sends it to a new all-time high. But I would expect that if we was to see that, okay, again, it's not a definite. I do want to make you aware of that, but so far it is playing out and it is squeezing up and it is on a shorter time frame. So far it is coming together, and what you're seeing is price pulling down, okay, because you want the price to come down because it's pulling the EMA down with it, the yellow line, which is the 20 EMA. It's sort of pulling it back. Imagine a catapult, okay, so it's being reloaded, it's being pulled back by the price pushing down, and when it gets down you can see, look at the bottom, look at the volume tailing off, okay, and that's always indicative of a big move, tailing off volume. You've got the RSI sitting right down there at 45, a beautiful level that is. That's a really nice retest level. You've got the MACD looking poised for a bullish cross, okay. Yeah, you've got the MACD. I think you're looking at another day or so, to be fair, from this, you know, because the histogram here, you can see it's still got a couple more bars to go, probably 2 to 3 sets of bars, because you're probably somewhere like there. So you got 1, 2, 3, potentially 4 times 4, because these are 4 hourly candles, you know, 16 hours, probably a day or so from here. Then you could be looking at the breakout coming. If not earlier, it could happen earlier, okay, and these are the little things that you eyeball to see these potential movements, okay. So hopefully, you know, this plays off for us, and this is a fantastic trade, because this would be one of the most foreseeable things that I've ever seen, really, okay. I'll be honest with you, the fact that it's playing out to a T of all this, it's really opened my eyes to Reef and potential future plans for Reef, because if we start to just keep going along and forming this kind of pattern where we break down, we consolidate, we get the beautiful bounces off bottoms, these are really highly tradable events moving forward for Reef. And like I said to you, Reef is a thing of beauty. It's actually growing really organically and nicely, okay, regardless of FUD. It is growing organically. You want to see the highs, you want to see the lows, you want to see the consolidation, okay, you want to see these targets met, because these are highly tradable events, especially for Reef. So like I said to you, it is a thing of beauty, and I'm glad I've stuck with Reef and covered it. So again, just getting back to the chart, let's hope that this plays off. Failing that, you know, you have got your levels of support we've spoken about in the channel there. So yeah, it's very exciting. Hopefully this time tomorrow, you know, we're looking at that EMA retest and that push up towards that high there, which will be great. But again, just so you know, you look at this here where you shot right up, you hit a level there which would be a Fibonacci level. We'll look at that, okay, as it comes. If we do start to get that retest there and start to push up, then you could be looking at a potential top there before you get a level of pullback and retesting the EMA there, because that's what happened. So you got the EMA retest, you went up a whopping 50%, okay, you went up a whopping 50%. I don't know why, there might have been some news or whatever, but when you got up there, you did pull back to the 20, okay, so we will need to target that if it happens, and then from that 20 you got the retest and you went on to a new high. So we will be targeting all that as this moves forward. So basically that's Reef, okay, that's all I can say. And again, I mean, look at that pattern there. I've seen a pattern there straight away. You've got that double M top. This was a tradable event. I don't think I put this in the group, did I? I can't remember if I put this in this video, but this is a tradable event just there, because you've made a high, okay, and then you've made another high, and when you've come back down, you've lost the support of the double M top pattern, and that was very tradable. From there, you would have been waiting for this pullback, this test of support. You've broke it, you've lost it. So what you do when you go through it and you confirm that you're going through it, you go short, okay, and that was a short target of, and we'll do this, so that was a high there, and we broke down to that neckline roughly. There was it, just there, okay. So from there you had the breakdown, look where it went down to eventually. So you could have stayed in a short from that loss of the neckline, the support of the double M top, okay, lost that support, again fell down all the way down. Look where it got to, boom, right on our target. So you could have stayed short, okay, got down and set your take profit at that level, and that was this is what I mean about playing with the charts, okay. I tell everyone to play with the charts. That was a 30% short trade right there, okay. So you may even be looking at something like that in the future for Reef. This is why this pattern is such a tradable event moving forward. Yeah, so you just look at the past performance to not necessarily guarantee future results, but you sort of just look at previous charting to make future predictions and map out patterns and stuff like that. So it's basically just bring up your charts and have a play. That's it for the Reef video. I've just answered, that's why I'm out of breath. Someone rang the doorbell and I ran down. But basically that is Reef, okay. It's looking good. Do keep an eye on it, and hopefully this trade can play off for us, because it'll be a thing of beauty. Okay, so have a good weekend, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's. It's Friday, isn't it? Okay, so have a good Friday, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's update. Stay tuned. Bye bye.